So, welcome to Free Healing Meditation Mondays. I'm Nathan Writing with Rising Heart Grounded Mind, and I'm really grateful to have you here with me each week as we uh, do healing through meditation and finding our ground, our space each week. And I hope can be a place for people to find a sense of community and a sense of healing and a place of something to look forward to, so you can set your week up so it can go well. I know it's intense right now, so wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're doing really, really well. Um, I as we get going today, I want to talk. Today is a certain holiday. It's Memorial Day, and I've been thinking about all the heaviness around everything that's been going on, and I wanted to talk a little bit about that and how it's connecting to us right now. Um, you know, I've been talking a lot about different chakras and different energy centers in our body, and really around Memorial Day, it's a kind of a third chakra holiday, and I want to explain the why behind that. Um, the third chakra deals with our power. It deals with our will to be here. We're willing ourselves here in some way, and it connects with a lot of other parts of ourselves that are really critical. But as you know, in the world right now, um, there is a lot of density. I mean, I'm feeling it. Like, feels like a lot of pressure. I just kind of put this image of really dense. You can see this is New York, but it feels heavy, right? Like, I feel heavy. Like, it feels intense. And one of the things more on that sort of negative side of the third chakra is density, where it can get heavy and difficult. And we're also having a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. There's a war overseas, and there seems like there's a war at home here. And so there's a lot of like struggle going on, and that has a lot to do with our third chakras. And if you think about Memorial Day, some of our relatives, maybe a lot of people have gone to war, battling over power, over money, over space, over land. And that is all very third chakra oriented type of themes that are coming, that are being played out in the world. And so, we had people going to war for certain values or certain hopes to have more space. There's different types of governments. There's autocracies, there's democracies. Each one has their own challenges, but hopefully we can get more space in one more than the other, and in that space we can be who we are. And in some ways, for many people, it's fighting over that, trying to have that space. And we're feeling that here in this country. There's a lot of tension. Can we get our space? Can we really be who we are? Who are we going to be? And so there's that big struggle. But we really need to be who we are. The world needs us to be who we are, and that's in our hearts. I can go back here to this. Our heart chakra. This is the balance point in us. This is where our purpose resides. This is where we have the room and the freedom to be who we are and who we need to be, who the world needs us to be. We can be in our purpose. And so we're in this time where there's a real struggle going on. Are we going to be able to have more room and space for us to flower and to be who we are? Or are we going to still be caught down in all the muck and all the crap? And it feels really intense right now. So I just want to really acknowledge that as we're in this holiday today, of all the people that have been struggling for that. If you look at the arc of history and everything, how it's really been a struggle about, can we have more room? Can we have more space? Can we have our freedom so that we can have our purpose, so that can we have balance in the world? And that doesn't happen overnight, but I just want to invite you to just think about that as we move into meditation tonight. Just go ahead and find your feet on the floor, and just allow yourself to just really lean into your chair and just take a deep breath. There's a lot going on. So just take a deep breath and go ahead and breathe in. And then just breathe out and breathe out all the heavy energy that's been building up with you in your life today, this last week. And then I just invite you to take another deep breath, breathe in, breathe out. Just tune into the energy of today. Today's May 30th, whatever time, whatever place you're in, or whatever day it is when you're listening to this, it doesn't matter. Just allow yourself to have this moment for yourself. And as you do that, just be aware of your sit bones, your sacral floor, your first chakra, the tip of your spine, and also be aware of the center of your head. And 2 inches behind your eyes, you have so much of your focus. Just allow yourself to find your space here. Imagine there's a chair for you to sit in, a chair that supports you, a chair that allows you to feel supported and feels good and nurturing. Could be a leather chair, an ottoman chair, could be a wingback chair, just whatever works for you. Could be a blanket on the floor. And from this space, from this place in the center of your head, I invite you to imagine a connection from the tip of your spine, from that sacral floor, going all the way down to the center of the planet, connecting deep into the root, into the iron core of the earth, making it as wide as your hips. And it could be anything that you want it to be a tree trunk, could be an anchor and chain, could be a waterfall, could be a beam of light, some vines. It's whatever feels comfortable for you at this time. Just allow yourself to really feel that connection, feel that rootedness, making sure that connection's as wide as your hips. And if the area around you, 2 to 3 feet, all the way around you, above and below and left and right, in front and back of you, is connecting into this grounding that you're creating with your mind from that room and from the center of your head, from that chair where you're seated in the center of your head. Just allow that connection really begin to start to absorb and be overcome with the gravity of the earth and really start to pull on your body and your space. Really help you begin to let go of the limitations that you're holding on to right now. The things that are keeping you from being able to feel your purpose and be in your heart and to have your freedom. So I just invite you to begin to release all of the emotional energy, the energy from this last week, which was so heavy. That just start to come out of you, whatever's allowed to come out. Any of the grief or pain you may have felt from some of the events in the world, or grief or pain on a personal level, just allow yourself to let that come out of you. Really just allow it to start to fall away. Allow it to gently just drop out of your space. And the effort that you're in, the struggle that you're feeling in any part of your life, just begin to release this. And this may be in your stomach, kind of the third chakra, or any other part of your body, but just allow the earth and the earth gravity energy through the grounding that you created, just start to pull that out of you and help you get a little bit more room and space There's a lot of pressure on our bodies right now. A lot of pressure on our bodies as there's pressure, more and more pressure in the world. And we're just taking a moment to separate from that pressure. Anywhere you're feeling pressure in your space, in your body, from any external source, it just give you permission to release that. Just let that go wherever you're in struggle, you're fighting energy, you're fighting anyone in your life. It just mirrors the conflict in the world. You can just let that go. You don't have to engage in that right now. It'll be there later. It'll be there for you when you're ready for it. And just allow yourself to really relax and let that all fall away. Any fear about letting go or disengaging with struggles in your life or around you, just invite you to release that fear. Much of the time, the fear that we experience is not our own. It's not our fear. So I invite you to release that fear, whatever it might be. And just let that come out of you. There's been a lot of media. There's a lot of negativity in our media, whether it's the mainstream media, social media, the news, or the internet, whatever form you're consuming it. There's a lot of negativity, heavy energy. And so I just invite you to begin to release that out of you. Just really release that heavy negativity, that energy. Just breathe. You're doing a great job. Just releasing. The earth is doing all the work, it's pulling this all away from you. Any pressure on your crown where people are looking to you for answers, looking to you for comfort, for clarity, or you're where you've been conditioned to always have the answer and people get used to that. Just allow that to start to come out of you. And I just invite you to start to release where you're solving more problems than you need to, than what is appropriate for you to. The problems in the world are becoming more and more apparent, and people can't hide from them. We can't hide from them. They're collective problems. They're not just your personal problem, though it may impact you. But I just invite you to release whatever you can where you're feeling responsible for the collective or the whole that is not healthy for you. There are times when we need to engage, but we are just one person. We can make a difference, but we're not responsible for all of it. So just invite you to just let go of any of that over responsibility, the over healing, the over problem solving that you're doing. And anywhere where you are trying to analyze too much what's going on, just give your mind a break. Our minds are really powerful. They can really analyze and review things, gain knowledge, information. I just invite you just to let that go for a minute. And anywhere all of this pressure and all of this intensity is putting pressure on your heart, pressure on your heart, where there may be grief, pain, where you may feel suffering, because this pressure leaves you very little room for you to be who you are. And so I just invite you to begin to release and let go of all of that pressure in your heart. It's keeping you from being able to have your space and room for you as an individual here in this world. Just let all of that go, all of those demands. And anywhere where you're receiving negative blowback from others as you speak about things, you're talking about things, whether it's about the collective challenges or personal, in your throat, just go ahead and release that energy. Really let go. Really allow yourself to get some separation from these energies. And just breathe. Take a deep breath. Just signals to your body that you are relaxing, and it allows you just to release even more. Anywhere in your body, particularly in your third chakra, where there's grief, fear of letting go, and fear of the unknown. This is a big energy up in the collective right now. People are getting a little bit more nervous about where are we going together? Who is at the helm of the ship that we're collectively on? What is going on? And so any fear there, just allow yourself to release that fear. Just give you total permission. And any need to control. Only need to control what is pertinent to your personal self this moment. You can control when you go to bed and what you eat and how you exercise. You can control what media you consume, what you say, how you respond. But just release that need to really be in control of the external environment so much. It's very tiring. It's very exhausting. And we're having less and less room, space for that. And anywhere where your thoughts are turning into a negative orientation towards yourself, where you're not giving yourself the latitude, the space yourself to be human being right now. Just let all of that negative thought, energy, likely most of it not from you, but from others in the environment, just allow yourself to release that. You are a magnificent, metaphysical being of light. Our bodies are made up of light, atoms. Just allow that awareness, that vibration, consciousness to just begin to rise from you and in you. Allow all of your atoms in your body and your cells from your heart. Heart is truly connecting the seat of your soul to some degree, your soul personality. It holds the purpose and the information of all the universe in that one spot in your heart. We're just many universes. I just want you to see from the center of your head, just look down at your heart. Look down at its beating. the rhythm of your heart, how it's moving the blood through your body, all the cells and systems, providing the oxygen so that you can maintain this physical body and this physical presence in the world. And as much as the heart is supporting the body, that heart needs the support of the third chakra, of the stomach, of the digestion, the energy it needs to pump all of that blood and all of that energy, all of that information, all the cells throughout our bodies to make them function. They're integrally connected, just like we're all connected. So just allow any other energy, any other interference that would keep your stomach and your heart from being in harmony with one another. That stomach is right below that third chakra, right below the fourth chakra. And that third chakra creates the foundation for the fourth chakra, for our purpose. We need to have that area in good working order. So just release any other energy in the third chakra that needs to come out, known or unknown, conscious or unconscious, that you need to release. Maybe you know what it is, maybe you don't, but it's just coming out. The earth and the gravity from the earth is doing all the work, pulling that all out of you. Any energy in the heart, purpose, where the heart and the stomach might be, the third and fourth chakra may not be in harmony. Maybe they're at odds with one another. Just allow anything that's keeping those two from being in balance to start to release. And as that happens, I want you to be aware of your stomach and that third chakra. And there's energy there. And as you really give your third chakra permission just to get out of all the effort, out of the battling and out of the struggle, it's beginning to free up more and more and more energy. And that energy can start to move up into the fourth chakra, up into your heart. You have a brain in your heart and you have a brain in your gut, but up into your heart so that you have more fuel for your purpose. You have more fuel and energy to bring forward what you decided you wanted to create before you came to this world and through this body. Just allow that excess energy to go up into the heart and start to really begin to feed it. Just notice how that feels in your heart as the third and fourth chakras, as the stomach and the heart begin to reconnect, as they begin to rejuvenate and rebirth their relationship with one another, as they're in a mutually supportive relationship, becoming in balance with one another, and how that begins to create harmony and happiness in your heart. Just begin to feel that start to expand and start to go into all parts of your body, from your heart into your lungs, helping it to soothe any grief and sadness you might feel in your lungs, into your shoulders where there might be responsibilities, just helping melt those away, down into your arms, down into your rest of your digestion, your digestive tract, down into your legs, down into your lower legs, into your feet, out into your arms, and then moving up into your head and really just calming the head down, calming the whole body down. Just bringing a greater sense of equilibrium to your whole space. Allowing the heart to have the energy to begin to balance out all of the rest of the chakras and the physical systems in the body, the cardiovascular, the musculoskeletal, the digestion, all the structural, all of the skin, all of the different systems that are creating and maintaining your body are just becoming more and more balanced and relaxed. And it's from this place that you can truly begin to move forward in a more embodied way, because you're more in harmony and more balanced in yourself. Because moving forward, we're all going to be asked to become more embodied and more purposeful in all that we say, all that we think, and all that we do, so that we can create a world, a new world anew, so that it begins to work more for us all. But we have to do it from a place of balance and from our purpose. And we need our third chakras to be supporting us energetically. So just allow that to really vibrate and reverberate through your body and your space. And as that happens, I want you to be aware of that center point in your head where you're seated, and just be in gratitude for your third chakra, for all that it's doing, the energy it's creating, and for your heart as they're in balance and harmony. And just be in gratitude for you. Just feel that gratitude for you showing up here on this planet, in this time of great transformation and change. And give yourself a pat on the back for making it this far. You're doing amazing work, an amazing job, whether you know it or not. And then I just invite you to look up and just notice there's a golden point of light above your crown. Just invite you to see that golden point of light. This is your light. This is your intelligence. This is the love that you have for you and the world. And it's magnetic, and it's starting to call back all of your energy wherever you've left it. You've released a lot of energy, and that energy is starting to come back to you in this big point, in this point of light, becoming bigger and bigger and brighter until it's so bright it's like a big golden sun above your head, bigger than your body. It's so big and so bright, filled with so much love and light. And it just starts to come into your body, and it fills up your head, that center of your head space, your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, your shoulders, your neck, down to your heart, all the way down to your chest, down to your stomach, all the way down to your sacral floor, filling up your fourth and third chakras, all the digestive area, your sexual area, your hips, your thighs, all the way down to the knees, all the way down to the ankles, out the hands and feet, really filling in that space all around you, above and below you, to the left and right of you, and the front and back of you, re-energizing you, reminding you that you have all the things that you need, the energy to move forward, and that you have more space for you to be able to manifest your life and the purpose that you came here for. When you feel all filled up, you can open up your eyes, you can stretch, you can come on out of trance. So just thank you for joining. I hope that was helpful. I hope you feel a little bit better than you did when we started. If you want to watch this meditation or any others, you can always go to my YouTube channel. I'm posting all of them on YouTube. So you don't have to wait on Mondays if you don't want to. You're welcome to come here at any time. But that's all I have for this week. I hope you have a great week, and look forward to seeing you again, same time, same place next week. All right, everybody, have a
Thank you.
very good evening.
Thank you.
Morning, wherever you are.